Hey guys, this is Aaron, and I'm gonna do a quick walk around for you guys and tell you about the car. So, for starters, I've got Öhlins DFVs, 10 kilogram, 6 kilogram. I went through a bunch of different spring rates, 7.4, 10.6, 12.7, 12.6, and then eventually got down to 10.6. I felt like that was the best balance for this car and the tire that it's running. So 10.6 for now. Running 17x9 Storm S1s with 245 RS4s. It's a good street track tire for now. Wheelwood big brake kit in the front with G-Lock R12 for the track, R8 for the street for the front, and for the rear I'm running R10 for the track and R8 for the street. Sway bars, we got Carceps 188 inch in the front and the standard Carceps bar in the rear. Carceps offset upper control arm bushings for the front to get the extra camber. That's about it for suspension. The rear diff has the JBR diff mount that helps a bit with putting down power out of tight corners. For power, we've got the Goodwin Super Q header version for the axle back, paired with the AVO 4-to-1 catless header and a Fab 9 tune. Elephant in the room is Aero, of course. So we've got a GTC 200 with dual 2.5 inch risers, and I had the one set of 2.5 inch risers to begin with, but I couldn't really see out the back, so I put the second set, and now I can see pretty well because I can see right underneath the wing. And these are the Euro end plates. They're a little bit larger. I think they look better. And everyone asks about the deck flex. So there's a little bit of flex. There's a lot more beforehand. But I put these janky little PVC tubes right where the holes are drilled in the brackets. And these sit right here to give some support. So it works. That's all that matters to me. So it looks pretty wide in the rear. Moving up to the front. On the inside, we've got a Recaro RSGE bucket seat, bolted hard to the floor, no rails. And I've got the harnesses here on the side. And back here, some Schroth Flexi Tupu. That's about it for the interior. In here, this cubby door hits the bucket seat normally, so I just have it on a magnet and it stays put. Hard dog roll bar with a GoPro mount. And just got the cable for the AIM data logger for on track, routed through the pillar down here into the OBD port. Let's see. So fender vents. These are Veris Golf R hood vents that just so happen to look really nice. Saw it on someone else's car. And yeah, it was pretty simple. Moving up to the front, we have carbon Miata canards. Why not the Veris ones? Well, there's 4 of them on this pack, so I thought it looked cooler. Down to the splitter. So this was my creation of the splitter. This is the street splitter, which is a little bit higher off the ground and nowhere near as long as the track splitter, but it definitely fills in the gap that the canards in the wing make when I'm driving around the street. So we got a carbon Miata front grille, and These aluminum flanges here I got from some aircraft website, and I literally just zip tied the brake ducts to them. And those brake ducts are just some silicone high temp tubing that I got on Amazon. Zip tied them to the knuckles for some brake cooling. Not sure if you can see them right now. I'll probably put some B-roll in the back. But yeah, so on the track splitter, this guy is pretty compliant. So whenever you hit a bump, these will flex upwards and buckle like this, so it doesn't just break and rip apart the subframe mounts. Let me pop the hood. There's a couple things in here. And we've got a Cobalt strut tower brace. I'm still running the sound tube just cause. I saw some YouTube videos that I didn't really notice a difference, and I've been too lazy to get the sound tube delete. And down here is the AVO header with the famous scratch on the second pipe that apparently everyone has, which is really funny. That's pretty much it from under here. Yeah, so that's the car. The aero only really makes a difference on track when you're going above, let's say 85 miles an hour, and then I notice it. Under that, doesn't really matter. I'd much rather have stickier tires than the whole aero package. But this is what's sustainable. RS4s last a really long time. I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave it down in the comments, of course. The last exhaust I had was the Borla Axleback with the stock header, stock mid pipe, and I honestly think that sounded the best out of anything I've heard. Still better than a header and a Super Q header version. Yep. So if any of you guys see me out on track, any of these guys here, feel free to come by and say hello. But with that, let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll be signing out here from a vineyard in Napa. Take care, guys.